CDL Practice Test, Florida, General Knowledge, Part 5. Question number 77. Which of these is not a good rule to follow when caring for the injured at an accident scene? A. Move severely injured persons if there is a danger due to fire or passing traffic. B. If a qualified person is helping them, stay out of the way unless asked to assist. C. Allow injured persons to become chilled or overheated. The correct answer is here, C. Allow injured persons to become chilled or overheated. Explanation. If qualified medical personnel are at the accident scene, stay out of their way unless they ask for help. If they haven't arrived yet, try to keep injured persons warm, but not overheated, or cool, but not chilled. Don't move them unless there is a danger of fire or another accident from passing traffic. Question number 78. You are starting your vehicle from a stop. As you apply power to the drive wheels, they start to spin. You should A. Try lower gear. B. Press harder on the accelerator. C. Take your foot off the accelerator. The correct answer is here, C. Take your foot off the accelerator. Explanation. If so much power is applied to the drive wheels that it overcomes the tire's grip of the road, the wheels will spin. This is more likely to occur if the road surface is slippery. To stop the drive wheels from spinning, take your foot off the accelerator. Accelerate slowly and gently from now on. Question number 79. Which of these is not a cause of skidding? A. Overbraking. B. Oversteering. C. Driving too quickly for road conditions. D. Turning round a sharp corner. The correct answer is here, D. Turning round a sharp corner. Explanation. Overacceleration, overbraking, and oversteering all cause skidding. Turning round a sharp corner, however, does not. Question number 80. How can you determine if your vehicle is equipped with ABS? A. Check if your vehicle was manufactured after the 1st of March, 1998. They are required to have the panel light. B. Look for wheel speed sensor wires that are coming from the rear of your brakes. C. Check for yellow ABS malfunction lamps on the instrument panel. D. All of the answers. The correct answer is here, D. All of the answers. Explanation. Most vehicles now will have a light on the instrument panel that will illuminate briefly when the vehicle is started to alert you about the ABS, but you can always check for wires from your brakes. Question number 81. What is the correct amount of tread needed on your tires? A. A minimum of 1/2 inch on all tires. B. 4/32 of an inch on all tires except the front tires. C. A minimum of 1/2 inch on front tires. D. At least 4/32 of an inch on front wheels. The correct answer is here, D. At least 4/32 of an inch on front wheels. Explanation. Tire tread on the front tires of your vehicle should be at least 4/32 of an inch. The other tires can have 2/32 inch tread. Question number 82. When should you check your mirrors for a lane change? A. Before and after signaling the change. B. After starting and after completing the lane change. C. Both of the above. The correct answer is here. C. Both of the above. Explanation. When changing lanes, check your mirrors at each of the following times. Open bracket. 1. Before you change lanes, to make sure there is enough room. Open bracket. 2. After you have signaled, to check that no one has moved into your blind spot. Open bracket. 3. Right after you start the lane change, to double check that your path is clear. And 4. After you complete the lane change. Question number 83. Which of these is the most important thing to remember about emergency braking? A. Disconnecting the steering axle brakes will help keep your vehicle in a straight line. B. Never do it without downshifting first. C. If the wheels are skidding, you cannot control the vehicle. The correct answer is here. C. If the wheels are skidding, you cannot control the vehicle. Explanation. In an emergency, avoid hard braking. Hard braking can lock the wheels, which may cause a skid and loss of control. Instead, use stab braking, unless your vehicle has anti-lock brakes, or controlled braking. Question number 84. To help you stay alert while driving, you should A. Take cold medicine if you have a cold. B. Take short breaks before you get drowsy. C. Schedule trips for hours during which you are normally asleep. The correct answer is here. B. Take short breaks before you get drowsy. Explanation. The monotony and boredom of a long drive can lead to highway hypnosis and drowsiness. To prevent this, stop for a break about once every 2 hours or 100 miles. Some cold and allergy medications can cause drowsiness, sedation, or disturbed coordination, which makes them dangerous for CMV operators. If you are unsure about the effects of a particular medication, check the warning label or ask your pharmacist or doctor. Question number 85. Which of these is a good driving rule for work zones? A. Use your four-way flashers or brake lights to warn drivers behind you. B. Slow down. C. Both of these answers are correct. The correct answer is here. C. Both of these answers are correct. Explanation. In a work zone, drive slowly and carefully. Use your brake lights and four-way flashers to warn drivers behind you. Question number 87. An en route inspection should include checking A. For tire overheating and brake overheating. B. That the cargo is properly secured. C. Both to the answers are correct. The correct answer is here. C. Both to the answers are correct. Explanation. Whenever you stop during your trip, check whether the cargo has shifted. Also check whether the tires or brakes are overheating. Overheating could cause them to fail or even start a fire. Question number 88. When should you first inspect your vehicle? A. Whenever a light comes on. B. Every day. C. None of these. Inspection is not the responsibility of the driver, it will be done by a certified mechanic. D. Before starting the trip, pre-inspection. The correct answer is here, D. Before starting the trip, pre-inspection. Explanation. You should always inspect your vehicle before starting your trip to look for any potential problems. Question number 89. When driving on grades, which of these is the best choice for a safe speed? A. If you have a light load, go faster than you would with a heavy load. B. Follow the vehicle in front of you. C. Based on your vehicle and its cargo, select a speed that is safe within the posted limit. The correct answer is here, C. Based on your vehicle and its cargo, select a speed that is safe within the posted limit. Explanation. When driving on a downgrade, select a speed that is appropriate for the total weight of your vehicle and its cargo, the length and steepness of the grade, the road conditions, and the weather. Never exceed the posted speed limit or the speed indicated on any posted maximum safe speed sign. Question number 90. Cargo that can shift should have at least tie down. S. A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. The correct answer is here, B. 2. Explanation. The rule is 1 tie down for every 10 feet of cargo, but at least 2 tie downs regardless of how small the cargo is. Question number 91. Some liquid tanks are divided into several smaller tanks by A. Baffles, B. Containers, C. Bulkheads. The correct answer is here, C. Bulkheads. Explanation. Some liquid tanks are divided into several smaller tanks by bulkheads. When loading and unloading the smaller tanks, the driver must pay attention to weight distribution. Question number 92. You should avoid driving through deep puddles or flowing water, but if you cannot, which of these steps can help keep your brakes working? A. Turn on your brake heaters. B. Gently apply the brakes while driving through the water. C. Press both the brake pedal and the accelerator firmly after coming out of the water. The correct answer is here, B. Gently apply the brakes while driving through the water. Explanation. If you must drive through water, slow down, shift into a low gear, and keep applying the brakes gently to prevent water, mud, or other contaminants from getting into the brakes. Question number 93. Tie downs must be of the proper type and strength. According to federal regulations, the aggregate working load limit of the cargo tie downs must be enough to secure A. 3 times the weight of the cargo tied down. B. Twice the weight of the cargo tied down. C. 1/2 times the weight of the cargo tied down. The correct answer is here, C. 1/2 times the weight of the cargo tied down. Explanation. Under federal regulations, the aggregate working load limit of the tie downs used to secure cargo must be at least 1/2 times the weight of the cargo. Federal regulations also specify a formula to compute the aggregate working load limit of the tie downs from the working load limits of the individual tie downs. The working load limit of an individual tie down is defined as the maximum load that may be applied to it, as specified by its manufacturer. 49 CFR 393.106. 49 CFR 393.5. Question number 94. Cargo should have at least one tie down for each A. 12 feet of cargo, B. 15 feet of cargo, C. 10 feet of cargo. The correct answer here, C. 10 feet of cargo. Explanation. Cargo should have at least one tie down for each 10 feet of cargo. Make sure you have enough tie downs to meet this need. Question number 95. When looking ahead of your vehicle while you are driving, you should look A. to the right side of the road, B. as far as your peripheral vision can see, C. back and forth, near and far. The correct answer here, C. back and forth, near and far. Explanation. When driving your vehicle, look ahead a full 12-15 seconds. Be aware of what is happening all around your vehicle, both farther from it and closer to it. Keep shifting your attention back and forth, near and far, left and right, so that you can constantly scan all these areas. Question number 96. When should you check your mirrors when starting and completing a lane change? A. You only need to check your mirrors before a lane change. B. You should only check your mirrors before and after a lane change. C. Your mirrors only need to be checked during a lane change. D. You should check your mirrors before, during, and after your lane change. The correct answer here, D. You should check your mirrors before, during, and after your lane change. Explanation. Your mirrors should be checked throughout the entire lane changing process to ensure that no one is in your blind spots and that there is enough clearance for you to make the lane change, and to provide the best safety you can toward yourself and other drivers. Question number 97. How do you correct a drive wheel acceleration skid? A. Countersteer the steering wheel. B. Apply more power to the wheels. C. Stop accelerating. The correct answer here, C. Stop accelerating. Explanation. To recover from a skid, first stop doing what caused it in the first place. To recover from a drive wheel acceleration skid, first take your foot off the accelerator. To recover from a drive wheel braking skid, stop braking. To recover from a front wheel skid that was caused by driving too fast for current conditions, slow down. Question number 98. What is the best way to figure out how many seconds of following distance you have? A. Text a friend and tell them to text you back in 10 seconds and see how long that seemed to take, compared to how far you traveled. B. Wait until a vehicle passes a shadow or landmark, then count the seconds until you pass it. C. Get 1/4 closer to the car in front of you, then back off again. Multiply how long this took you by 4 for following distance. D. Use the stopwatch on your phone to try to determine how long before you reach a mile marker after the car in front of you appeared to reach it. The correct answer is here, B. Wait until a vehicle passes a shadow or landmark, then count the seconds until you pass it. Explanation. Count how long it takes you to reach the landmark after the car in front of you by counting like, so 1001, 1002 and you will have your following distance in seconds. All the other methods are dangerous and will not get you a true following distance. Remember, following distance needs to be increased in traffic, bad weather, for heavy vehicles, or at higher speeds. Question number 99. With a back of, most people lose consciousness, and some die. A. 0.1. B. 0.4. C. 0.16. The correct answer is here, B. 0.4. Explanation. Most people with a back of 0.40% will pass out, some will die. Question number 100. You can see a sign on a vehicle ahead of you. The sign is a red triangle with an orange center. What does the sign tell you about the vehicle? A. It is hauling hazardous material. B. It is a slow-moving vehicle. C. It is a law enforcement vehicle. The correct answer is here, B. It is a slow-moving vehicle. Explanation. This emblem on the rear of a vehicle identifies it as a slow-moving vehicle. The legal definition of slow-moving vehicle can vary slightly from one state to another, but it typically means a vehicle that doesn't normally travel faster than 25 miles per hour. Slow-moving vehicles include farm equipment, animal-drawn carts, and roadway maintenance vehicles. Vehicles that travel this slowly represent hazards. Spotting one early can help prevent a crash.